welcome to the membership funnel related courseware. Okay, I hope now you're wearing a bit of your marketing related hat. Okay, again, this is where your rubber is hitting the road, as I told you earlier. We'll go into specific details and see how it gets converted and what happens, right? The conversion ratios from business funnel remains the same typically throughout the process, and those certain classifications change as per the funneling activities that we go through. Okay, so clear examples of levels that we discuss in a membership funnel, right? You have the current examples of rise 1 to rise 2 to rise 3, right? And we have until the monk level. Similarly, there are levels of silver, gold, etc., which could be starting from basic to intermediate to advanced to further advanced and so on and so forth. That formulates the kind of people you want to funnel for your larger community, all right? Or a like-minded lot that you want to be around with, which can then help you start and spreading your wings the way you want them to. Okay, it typically starts from a level 2, right? Because some of them really are qualified to get to that point. So that's the filtering process from a membership point of view, where you then classify the people in level 1 as the level 1 funnel, as a membership funnel, maybe the silver funnel, if you will, then the gold funnel, and then the platinum funnel, right? And in a digital parlance, level 1 will typically would mean your pre in an example of a course, right? Your pre-digital assets, if you will, or pre-course, which is conceptual in nature, which help people come to an implementation view of your digital assets, or consuming the larger perspective and taking action about it, or a course, or a core product course, or a core course in this case. That becomes the gold element, right? And then so the diamond, which gets into the next advanced level. And these all depend on the niche that you've chosen. Okay, you might end up in 2 itself, right? Again, depends on the niche or the level of expertise you want to showcase, or the level they want to get into, right? For example, writing and showing how to write an ebook for people and getting the publishing mode with them, where they can publish online completely and create digital assets out of those. That itself is maybe a 3-level course, I would say, right? The first one could be that you're talking the basics about what goes into the book, right? Typically. Number 2 is how you're implementing publishing through using KDP and Kobos and the others of the world, right? And how you physically do that. Number 3 is how you promote these books to get them to best of them more. So there are various, depending on niches you go about, you create your membership funnels, right? And then you use those accordingly to the advantage for that they can learn more and they can spread their wings more. In the process, you do the same, got it? And create your communities. So with that said, right? Typically, as I mentioned in the previous one, your level 1 typically addresses about a target revenue of each asset being about $125 between say 75 to 125, and you do the needful as terms of strategy, because that's a strategy oriented activity. Number 2 is all about between $125 to $250, or $126 to $250 to be more precise. And then where you start using the strategies to an implementation mode, right? We just discussed the tool that you require and how you use it and so on and so forth. And then that you move to maybe a 3rd level, which is in this case a profit maximizer, or 3rd level then results into a profit maximizer. So whatever your niche could be, right, or your asset could be. And then they relate to about upwards of $300 and goes to given levels of 1500, or you might want to put courses in between, or assets in between, and so on and so forth, right? And then you create horizontals about that. We discussed that. So quality and advanced community building activities typically go into this stage, right? So this is where your funnel, a membership related funnel comes into existence, and then you use them to nurture it to move into next levels by virtue of understanding day in a life is going for them in that specific funnel, okay, and how you can push them to come to the next one, right? Well, again, the larger goal being taking to that topmost level and having like-minded people around you and creating that community so that the word is spread around and you can use each other to your advantage in terms of creating those syndicates and other factors, right? At the advanced level of activities. And that is when everybody participates, the blitzscaling takes the next level. Got it? Okay, with that, I will see you in the next one, which is probably the marketing funnel. Right? No, I'm sorry. There's a gamification funnel we'll go through, and then we go to the next one, which is marketing funnel. the detailed version.